Hi, this is Dr. Farmer. I wanted to take a moment to give you instructions on how to complete the weekly discussion questions. These, as I stated in the video, are a very important component of the class. So let's first take a look at the syllabus so that we're clear on what's expected for the weekly discussions. In the discussions area of the course, you as a learner can interact with the instructor and classmates to explore questions and comments related to the content of the course. Every week there are 2 questions, and you are to answer these questions. You are to go online twice a week at minimum. So the first time you go online during the week, you are to answer both questions. These answers are due by 12 a.m. on Wednesday, which is really late Tuesday night. 12 a.m. on Wednesday is late Tuesday night. Your second group of responses are due by Saturday at 12 a.m., which is really Friday night. All right? So, in order to answer the discussion questions, you have to first answer the 2 questions, and then you are responsible for responding to 2 peer answers at a separate day of the week. So if you look at the syllabus, it says think of it in terms of 2 by 2 by 2. The first 2 refers to answering the first 2 questions by Wednesday morning. The second 2 means that you have to go online twice a week at minimum. Most students go more than twice a week. The third 2 is that you have to respond to 2 peer threads at least once a week. So 2 answers to each question, to one question. 2 answers to the questions that are available weekly, 2 separate days, and 2 responses to peers. All right, 2 by 2 by 2. So let's take a look at how we do this. If we go online and you log into the class, this is what your home page looks like. So what you want to do is you want to go to discussions, and then under the discussion list you'll see every week's questions. You see your extra credit for your class intros are first. Then if you go down, week 1 Billingsley chapter 1, you simply click on this. First you read the question. It says in chapter 1, Andrew Billingsley discusses family structure, diversity in the African American family. What type of household did you grow up in, and how did you affect your development positively, or how did it affect your development positively or negatively? You click on this and you hit start new thread. And I usually label it by the week, so I'll put week 1 answer, or actually I'll put Dr. Farmer. I'll put my name, week 1 answer. And then I type my answer here. I think that Billingsley blah blah blah. You post this. You hit post, and then if you look at the discussions list, you will see that there's my answer posted there. So after I answer each question, because remember there are 2 questions every week, so that's your first 2. You answer each of these questions by Wednesday morning at 12 a.m. And then on a different day, you go back and you respond to peers. So say that this isn't my answer. This is another student's answer. I click on it, I read it, and then I hit reply on a different day. I type my answer in here, and I post that response to that answer. Now I have done, once I do that twice, I have met the minimum requirements for the course for the week. 2 answers, 2 responses on 2 different days. I hope that this has been helpful. Feel free to send me any questions that you have about answering discussion questions. I also want to make sure that you see this Q&A forum. This Q&A forum is a quick way to get into contact with me or to ask a quick question. Ask anything here. Check back to help your classmates too. I will check this forum every week on a regular basis. This is the best and fastest way to contact me. Say you're saying you have a question about this week's question. You can simply click here, post a question, and I check these typically every morning. I don't at least every other day, but typically every morning. That's the first thing I do is see if there's some questions in Q&A forum. So that's a quick way, or you can send me an email as well. And this Q&A forum is in every week. So especially you should use this if there's a question about that week's assignments or that week's syllabus or whatever. Every week there's a Q&A and then there are 2 questions. And then as you notice here, there's also a homework listed. If it's a discussion, I'll put it in here. If the homework's due in the Dropbox, you'll see an assignment available. Hope this has been helpful. Talk to you soon.